Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, whereas today you can see we have the Xmen 97 Nightcrawler. Kurt Wagner, love him, great X-Men, great character, and glad we got this guy in Marvel Legends updated finally. You know, he doesn't get a lot of love in the action figure realm. I mean, Marvel Legends only had one other one, and while it's a great figure, it's very much expensive on the aftermarket. Very much. I was gonna pay $90 for that figure, but instead I got this one for $25. Like, all the X-Men figures that I was gonna overpay for reissued, like, they got reissued or they got better versions, like I've been saying. So, from multiple brands. So, that's just incredible to me. I love it. So, yeah. First, we're going to take a look at the figure and just show off what he looks like. So this is, from what I can tell, the exact same one as the original Caliban Wave, I believe, Nightcrawler. Only pinless. So it's the same body, just pinless. And, yeah, that's cool and all, but I wish he had, like, a ball joint in there instead of the hinge for a character like Nightcrawler, but you can still get good poses out of this, so it's fine. So, this is the 97 look. So, from what you can see, the hair is different, but the costume's pretty much the same. I don't think there's any changes, really. You got, just looks incredible. I just don't know what to say. I'm just happy to have this guy. Got a little miss right there. I think that's, I don't know if that's paint. Yeah, there's paint, because it's sloppy. But it's not the worst. I think that's the only part on this figure that's sloppy for me. Yeah, otherwise he looks good. So, for accessories, you get a pair of fisted hands, not fisting hands, so that's a different. Fisted hands, and you can tell they have 3 fingers. And then you get a angry Nightcrawler head. And that's all. I really don't like the way Hasbro's cutting down on accessories for certain figures. The original wave had, what, 2 sets of hands? Didn't have fists, but he had gripping hands. And then he had, what, 3 alternate heads? And then his sword. This one should have at least came with a sword. I wish he also came with a smiling, Kurt head, because that's, when I think about Kurt, that's what I think of. You think of a smiling Kurt for the most part. And as you can see, the heads are very nicely painted still, even though we only get 2 of them. You got the nice elf ears. You got the blue-black hair, which I like for comic book characters. I like the way that looks. And then we'll just go over articulation, because I've never owned this buck. So for the head, you can get up all the way up to there, which is good for a crouching character. Get down, bury the chin very well. Kind of get a little tilt. You get, the arm can go up to there. You got a, joint there. And then you got a double jointed elbow, pinless. Goes under there. You got the hinge at the wrist. And then you have a butterfly joint that, I don't know, you can get in about that much. It's arm forward about that much. I don't know if the original one had a butterfly joint or not, but this one does. And then you can crunch forward that far, crunch back that far. The crunching back is a little loose, but forward is pretty nice. You got a waist swivel. You got a leg that can kick out to there, kick back to there, kick out to there. You got a thigh joint, or a thigh swivel. You got a double jointed knee. He can kick his own butt almost-ish. You got ankle swivel, obviously. And then just a, this moves around. And it's not bendy, sadly. I wish it was a bendy wire, but also bendy wires also break very easily, so maybe I don't. Or maybe I wish there was an option. As you can tell, I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me. So for size comparisons, we're going to get into First, we're going to start off with the other X-Men 97 characters I have. We have Rogue. Let's get her looking straight. She's a little bit in a weird position, but whatever. And we got Bishop. And that looks pretty good. Then next, those are the only X-Men 97 figures I have, by the way, as of now. I will be getting Cyclops in the mail soon. But those were the only two I was really excited for in this wave. Executioner as well. I guess the Magneto. Then we got the Mafex Psylocke, if I could fix her foot. And I don't like how much shorter she is than him, because Psylocke should be a lot taller, but these are different lines. Because Marvel Legends still has that problem with their own Psylocks. And then we got Iceman from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends 3-pack. And they look fine together. And then next we got the Mezco Deadpool, you know, black and red. Get some black and red business in there. And then we'll go the VHS series Cyclops. And they look okay. Next we're gonna go Gambit. We got the Mafex Gambit. And then we're gonna go the Mafex Black Suit Spider-Man. And this might be a team up that I go for. I like that. And then next we're gonna go. We'll go the Bloom characters. We got the Blue Man Group. We got his Madre. And was Beast his father in the Fox movies? Because I think that's the route they took with him. Either way, they all look very good together. And then next we're gonna go. I'll do the Mezco Cyclops, and they're about the same size actually. So that is very undersized. And then next we're gonna go what's it? No, not Caliban. Apocalypse. It's Tiger Stripe Wolvie with the shoulder pads swapped out for black ones. And yeah, they look fine together. Oh, and he fell over. And then next we have the VHS series Wolvie, because, you know, they're best friends and everything. And then we're going to have the Hot Claws Bonebreaker Wave Wolvie. And then just for one more size comparison, for some shits and giggles, we'll put in the Mezco Wolvie. And they're about the same height. Mezco Wolvie looks great, no matter what. Even the size, I don't know. I can handle it with that. Alright, so this figure, I really like this figure. I wasn't expecting to like him this much. He's going to be real fun to pose around and play with. And I'm slowly completing the X-Men team that I want to make. And I'm enjoying every second of it. So do I recommend this figure? I do. For people like me that don't have the first run, I do really recommend this a lot more. But I also recommend, if you can find the accessories from the first run, first version, I recommend getting those as well and putting them on this body, because this is a pinless body, so it's just automatically better, I guess. I mean, pinless isn't really something I care all too much about. I mean, it is better in the long run, but it doesn't like kill me if a body's not pinless. And then yeah, so I just recommend picking up the alternate heads and stuff from that one, especially if you want a comic book cart. And then you're goated, you got it. So yeah, I really do like this figure. I think, you know, I gotta start remembering to do ratings, like number ratings. I would go 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, probably. Because he looks great. He's pinless. He's got great articulation. And, you know, I really like Xmen 97. It's very, very good. but I've only watched the first 2 episodes so far, so I don't really know if he shows up in it yet. So we'll have to see. But yeah, go pick up this figure. Support the Hasbro figures that are actually good, and maybe we'll start getting more of them. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.